Welcome back to Open Source. We've got Ellina Sukh here. Final segment. It's very sad. It's interesting though. Someone's going to watch this full episode. Every segment's quite different, which I think is in a way a testament to you, right? And then I do think that it culminates in this idea though, like the dream career, right? And you call yourself a brand architect, and just from conversations we've had, offline, you're so interesting in the way that you approach like a career and personal satisfaction and happiness. So I guess my question to you, what is a dream career to you?
I recently learned a term called portfolio career, and that really made me feel seen, which I think a lot of people, especially in our culture today, can relate to, especially considering I made a post about the jack of all trades and what that
Mhm.
actually means, and that it's actually most recently evolved into a positive thing. And a portfolio career is really where you're not attached to what you do, but why you do it, which is actually a really great practice for having a healthy sense of self. So instead of saying like I'm a coach, which I'm kind of in this like transition in my career into becoming part of a team versus being a solopreneur, rather than attaching myself to the identity of coach, I am identifying myself to helping other people live more authentically and with more personal freedom. So to me, that is the making of a dream career where you can shift between roles because that'll happen, right? Life happens, things phase in and phase out, and we are excited about things, then we lose interest in them. But at the core, you know what's important to you, what your values are, what you appreciate in life, and you're able to apply that to different careers or to different roles within a single career. For everyone's going to look a little different, but the essence of that remains the same, that you can be excited and fulfilled by what you're doing.
So interesting. What an approach, I think it could make people a lot happier, right? And there's a lot of unhappy people. So I guess my next question then would be, what advice would you have for some of these unhappy people who feel stuck in their careers?
Yeah, I've coached a lot of those people because I was sharing my journey on social media from corporate to entrepreneurship, which, by the way, I don't knock corporate at all. And I want to be really clear about that because to every person, there's a dream position. If you're unhappy in whatever you're doing, whether it's being an entrepreneur or in corporate or anything in between, is to take a step back and just do something that makes you happy and that excites you. It sounds so simple and maybe a little bit cliche, but when I was directionless in corporate, I decided I just want to somehow express myself creatively. And what did I have accessible to me? I had my phone and I had social media. And at the time, I just had personal photos. And I decided to start using it more intentionally and write. That's why I probably love Threads so much, is I'm a writer at heart. I love using different words and expressing myself through language. So I started writing, and then that led to creating a community, which allowed me to then start getting my first few coaching clients when I did make the transition out of corporate. And then the rest, it's history.
Look, it's amazing. We've got a minute left. We're just closing the show out. You got to come back. Please, please come back. But what final thoughts would you have for people?
To lean into that thing that makes you happy, even if it doesn't make sense, even if you're shy, just keep leaning into it. Do something towards it every single day, even if it's in your room, in your house, and keep following that feeling and not just dreaming about it, but embodying it, seeing how you can feel it more now. And then the next steps will be revealed to you.
Ellina, you're an amazing person. You're a brilliant thinker. And again, anybody, follow her anywhere she is, but definitely on Threads, because she's definitely, in my view, one of the top people on the platform. Ellina, thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
I just appreciate you, coming on the show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Bobby.